Here today to water the lawn. There are 3 zones for the short hose, 3 zones for the long hose, and hand watering. So whenever you feel like you have about a half hour to do the hand watering, in addition to changing the water, do that. I'm going to do that first today. This thing's going to get a little bit of love, as well as the 2 flower beds in front. Because I'm hand watering something all the way over here, I have to use the long hose. If the hoses are not already out when you start watering, you're going to have to unwind them. Do it this way or you'll be sorry. You got to start where the hose is in. Don't start at the apartment where they hook up. Okay, so we're going to hook up our hose, and then we're going to start walking backwards with it. I'm going to hook it up to this thing. We're going to make sure this is off. Doesn't really matter. It'll just spray all over if you don't make sure. All right, but this does matter because of the way I wind the hoses. If you try to plug it into the apartment first and then unwind it, the whole thing is going to be so tangled. And if this thing has a kink like this, the water will not go through. I'm walking backwards and unwinding, and I'll kind of turn the whole loop around and just let some drop. Turn it around, let it drop, kind of thing. It's easier with 2 hands. This hose is really long, so you're gonna have some leeway. Leave great big loops instead of tiny, sharp corners. Laying the hose, and after you turn it on, always make sure the hose is tucked under this step, because I don't want to get sued if somebody's walking down the stairs and trips on the hose. So we tuck it under all the way. I'm gonna turn this on. I'm only gonna do 1 hose right now, and I'm gonna unkink this. Maybe the water pressure would straighten it out, maybe not. I'll just unkink it, and we turn on the water. After I turned on the water, the hose snuck out a bit, so I'm gonna put it back under the stairs. Here we go. I like it on shower because, I don't know, it doesn't blast the bark out of the way. So I'm gonna stand here and water this probably for the count of 60 or 90 or maybe a long time. If I can get a puddle, like where I can actually see the water on the ground, then that'll be how long I'll go. But I'll just show you what else I'm going to be watering today. I'm going to come and water these just because they're looking a little sad. They're looking a little sad because the wind blew them a lot, and they're new plants. Probably next year they'll look better. So I'll give each of those probably 20 or 30 seconds, and then on my way back I'll do them again. And then I'll just hit the lawn a little bit. I mean, basically I try to place the sprinklers so that we hit these spots, because hand watering is not going to do a whole lot of good. So I'm going to try and hit these dry spots for probably 30 seconds each. It's nice to have some music with you. The other things we're doing for hand watering are the flower beds. So what is growing now, well, these irises won't be here by July, but just look and see what's growing and water that, and just kind of give a light soaking to the whole bed, like 5 seconds on each spot. And then whatever plant looks like it's growing, like I've got some daylilies here that they've got some blooms on them. They're not dead. The irises have bloomed. They're not going to be blooming anymore, so I don't care so much about them. But I'm going to give the daylilies like 20 seconds of water. I do about 20 seconds per plant, and then I go and I do the other bed, and then I come back and give everything about 20 seconds again. So this is what I mean by having standing water. You can just give these a good soak in these dry spots. It'll be great. Watering is done. Time to do the zones. I turned off the water. I'm just letting out all the rest of the water out of this, and then I'll unscrew it.